Hi everybody, welcome to episode 1 of Shine Glassworks Mostly Marbles. This is my new marble stand. I moved out of Thirsty's flea market and decided to do this instead. I thought it would be a lot more fun. I was just getting so busy there that I wasn't getting time to work on what I wanted to be doing, which was making marbles, and I thought it would be a lot more fun to have an internet show about it than a marble stand, so this is what I'm going to try now. Move that. And so I guess, yeah, mostly marbles. What are we going to do here? I guess every week we're going to look at some of the newest marbles, and I have lots to look at this week. And then we're going to have a marble making demo, which I have ready over on the glass side of the shop. So let's have a look at a few marbles, and we'll make our way over to the glass blowing table in a few minutes. Okay. Just switch that. There we go. So here's some of the pieces I have this week to show you guys. I probably won't show pipes every time, but I have some really nice ones to show right now. So let's start with those. This is a nice little red piece that was made with INX tubing from, it was probably discontinued about 10 years ago or so. I found some on a trip to Vancouver, and it's really neat stuff. And then there's red Latticino with gold fumes in lots of it too. Let's just turn it around. Hi Matthew, how you doing? There we go. So that's a good view of that one. One of my favorite little pieces. It's only about 5 inches tall, but I'm sure it packs a punch and functions super well. Let's move along here. This is a piece I did with Walter Contreras, Walter C. Glass. I'm going to move to the other side because I'm getting some light issues. So this piece I did with Walter when I visited him in Canmore. We made the tubing. He etched the dichroic, and then I turned it into this tubing. And it has gold and silver lines under the dichroic, as well as a really nice, like, almost a knotwork pattern to the dichroic. This piece also uses a bunch of OG moss, which I'm expecting some more of in the mail shortly. And then the base is made with Mystery Adventure, and there's a little bit of yellow Elvis and some slime in there as well. And there are 2 really nice opal marbles on the back of it. Let's have a look at those. Couple of nice fragments. It's hard to pick up the rainbow that you see when you're looking at them in regular light on the camera. Anyways, we got a few more things to look at, so let's move along. This is another collab. Both of these pieces I also worked on with Grizz Lee from the Lava Lab at Hemp City in Kelowna. This is a really nice fume print design that Walter did with skulls in it, and the tubing's made with purple lollipop, and it has Illuminati and a few black stringers in it. Let's see if we can show up a little bit of a Illuminati, just a little bit. It's really good in the dark. Welcome to the broadcast, Tristan. Okay, what's next to look at here? Let's get into some marbles. We've got a really nice opal marble right here. It's got a pretty big chunk in there that refracts light really nicely. Just gives you a hint when I flip it over there. Got lots of other ones here. Just have a look at what we're about to look at. So I got them all laid out on the shelf. Not very good light there though. So here's a nice sparkly vortex marble. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. In the photo booth you can see right down to the bottom, but there's quite a bit of depth inside this one. And it's very simple on the back. A marble like this I usually sell for about $30. If anybody's interested, send me an email or a message, and I probably have quite a collection or can make just the one you want. Here's another vortex. It's a little bit brighter. There we go. There's a good shot right inside it. This one's made with jackpot. It's the sparkly lines on the inside, and then I think it's Mai Tai on the outside. It's a little bit transparent. It could be struck more heavily, but I like that you could see into it. What's next? Ooh, this one's a fun one. There's a real deep vortex with a nice opal floating in it. This one is made with heavy teal and Illuminati, I believe. So this one lights up when I might even have some glow glass in it, actually. Let's see here. You know what? I stand corrected. There's no Illuminati in that. It's got whatever is with it. It's a real nice combination. Geez, I must have forgotten. Then the back has this really nice heavy blue leprechaun dot stack. Oops. Glass is tough. These are pretty neat. We'll look at these over here. These are glow-in-the-dark marbles. They're charging up under the black light. Hey, Tyler Smith, how you doing? We've got some marbles for you here. Yeah, so these ones have glow glass inside, trapped between a couple of layers of clear, and they really light up good in the dark. And then next to them are some other blacklight marbles here. These are Illuminati mushroom marbles. Okay, so down here on the bottom I have my little blacklight stand made by J Rock. He makes all kinds of little 3D printed stands that are pretty cool. Sorry about the focus on this. And let's just get a better angle into it. This one's made with Latticinos in a vortex. And it has Illuminati that's lighting up in the black light. Okay, I've got some other blacklight ones here. This one doesn't come out as well under the LED, but under my other blacklight it shows up really nicely. Let's look at this under the regular light. This is a color called Red Blizzard. I really like it. and the base color on the outside is Disco Sparkle. So they both have a lot of little sort of flecks in them, and I like the way they come out, especially in the vortex. It really feels like they're floating in there. Okay, what else do we have to look at? Here's a real big one. Can I get it onto the marble stand even? There we go. Don't have the best angle on it, but there's a really nice floating opal chunk and a really deep vortex. Yeah, this is a really sweet marble, actually. Let's see this one in the light. So it's heavy blue leprechaun in the vortex, and the back is jackpot coated with red Elvis, I believe, to make the effect I got there. It's very apple-like, actually. What else do we have? We've got this lovely jackpot honeycomb dot stack with a crushed opal interior. There's some rainbow shine. Yeah, this is a real nice marble. A marble this size and this complexity I usually charge about $75 for, just for some reference. What else do I have? This is a beautiful one. I made this one earlier this year, but it's got gold fumes and synthetic rubies and synthetic opals inside. Tons of sparkle to this one. And it's a pomegranate twist on the outside. This one's a little bit more recent crushed opal piece. Another pomegranate twist, but much lighter, with bigger chunks of opal. Okay, and last but not least, this is a tumbled opal inside this one. This is a really pretty opal too. And this one is also a blacklight marble. It's filled with Latticino. So it's really good both in regular light and otherwise. Ooh, look at that opal in the blacklight. That's neat. Okay, well that concludes all of the show and tell pieces from this week. This snowman here is going to be up for grabs in the next couple of broadcasts closer to Christmas. We're going to do a guess how many marbles are in the jar. So anybody watching today, feel free to make a guess, and we will be giving it away at the broadcast right before Christmas. These are not marbles I made, they're just factory made marbles, but it's a fun little Christmas gift. Anyways, okay, straighten up. One more thing before we go over and blow some glass. I haven't done my giveaway from November 13th yet, because in the closing of Thirsties, I just wasn't able to keep up with it. So everybody's name is in the bowl, and at the end of the broadcast after the demo, we'll come back over here and we'll draw the winner. Okay, well I think we're ready to start the broadcast. I'm just going to check on the battery life here. Ooh, we're getting low, so we're going to plug in. Okay, let's, we're going to have a little bit of confusion here. Oh, that's Colton here, he's helping me. He's taking a better video for YouTube. Say hi, Colton.
Hi. This one's grainy a little bit, though.
It's okay.
But
Doesn't look too grainy to me. Looks pretty good,
compared
actually.
to that one, when you get into it, zoomed in. I found.
It's just
but-
the camera
and it's the
adjusting.
angle, yeah.
And the angles you're on. Probably,
Yeah, well,
you're
because I was trying to
looking
adjust for you and stuff. too.
Okay, well, I'm going to move over to the other side of the shop, and thanks for bearing with us. We'll give you a little view of the marbles while we change the lighting over. You want to turn the main lights on?
Yeah.
Or I'll turn them on. Actually, one more thing before we move over.
Should turn.
You want to turn them off for 1 sec? We've got our nice Christmas tree set up here, and I just wanted to show you some of the Christmas ornaments that I've been making. There's tons of Christmas ornaments on this tree available for like $10 each. There's some that are 15 and 20. They all make great gifts. And I could probably still get people ornaments in the mail before Christmas. So don't hesitate to send me a message and ask. I'd love to send you some. Little candy cane, all kinds of stuff. The icicles are especially popular. I do a lot of bulbs too, which is the next thing I'll have up on the tree. So I'll be showing you this tree again with a bunch of new stuff on it. And okay, let's change the lighting over and we'll get back to it.
Oh, sorry. You want to get those?
Oh, today's demo is going to be a Latticino Coilpotted marble of some reasonable size, actually. I feel like having some fun today. So this one I'm going to make a big chunk of tubing out of Latticino. I'm going to fill it with glow-in-the-dark glass, and then I'm going to melt all the air out and load the Latticinos. Okay, let's find you guys a good perch here. Here we go, this is not bad. That's pretty good, actually.
Should I go to the other side? Like
This side is probably better.
that
but
side?
What?
Where the side you're on, I mean? Or no, this
well,
side?
you know what? Get the best shot you can.
Yeah.
Once I start.
I better get my glasses.
Okay, so my glasses. Are
Alright.
right here. Good thing I can find them. And I have pressure in the lines, so let's get going here. Before we get going, I better plug you in though.
Sorry for my crappy camera the last 2 seconds.
You want to come to this side?
I was all over the place. Oh, right, yeah.
Sorry, we'll have this stuff figured out better in future episodes, but for now, I'm just going to hope that we have enough juice in the tank here. I think we should be okay. So hopefully the video doesn't conk out, because I'll look silly.
Would you like me to go back to that side?
Get the best shot you can.
Okay.
Decides
Well, we'll
better
see
than-
how it goes.
So I've had my Latticino heating up in the kiln all this time. I am somewhat prepared. I pre-pulled this. On a future episode, I'm going to pull this. We need a good camera operator and a few extra people around before we can make this thing. I like to make it on a pretty big scale. So, got a nice panel here. I am going to pull out this end of the cage because I want to make a nice big marble here. Next week on this show, I may auction this marble to one of the viewers. So if you watch this show over the course of the week and you'd like to purchase this marble, it may be available. It all depends on how many people tune in. Anytime we've got 20 people tuned in at the right moment of the broadcast, I'll auction last week's marble. I want to get it as similar to the rest of the cane as possible before they get up into the same object. Unfortunately, I can't read your comments right now. My setup's just not allowing for it, but I will try to go through them and respond to them later. There we go. Bit more it'll be, and it'll look a lot nicer once I pull it up. Can you have a quick peek over on the other side at what is on the screen?
Yes.
Is it good?
Yeah, you're right looking right at the torques. I mean,
Can you see me?
I can only see your hands.
Do you want to...
Angle it a bit more? Or?
No, you know what? It's okay. You can see what's being done good, and
I think so.
let's
Like,
not
I
mess
mean,
with it.
as well as you can.
It took us long enough to get here, and hopefully a few people are still watching after all that. So.
I'm about to share it on my Instagram.
Good.
Trying to.
We can even share it after. It's not so important. This one's streamlined.
I know, but I know people who will watch it.
Once I can figure out how to get people able to call in, it will be a lot of fun for that. I thought I knew how, but things change so fast on the internet. When I went back to my old software, it was all different in leverage. So maybe I can figure that out for next week. All right. So I'm just going to coil this enormous cane up onto this low handle mouthpiece. And I'll coil it around and turn it all into a tube. This is the thickest I would ever do this, but because I'm not making something out of tubing in the end, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I might not use this whole piece of glass because it is quite a large piece of glass, and from the looks of this is already going to be quite a large marble. I have another quick demo for you after this too. You might see in front of me a big pile of garbage glass. Literally the stuff that you throw in your waste bin. I'm going to show you one thing you might be able to do with it. Alright, so I think that'll be a really nice sized marble. Hopefully somewhere around 1.5 inches, maybe bigger. And we end off my handle here.
Let me see what happens when I put it over the lens.
It helps actually. That'd be great.
I'm just gonna try it. Where's the lens here?
Yeah, we do need to buy some filters so that you can see what we're doing better on the torch. But as we get going, we'll make a lot of improvements.
That one's too dark.
There we go. Now it's melting nicely on the end. I need to keep it a tube for now because I'm going to fill it with glow glass. Alright, and it officially is a tube. There's no air escaping that time I blew. And now I'll need to just get it a little bit more open. So, any bad camera angles or anything like that, I'll tell you how you can watch a better copy after. There's a Shine Glassworks YouTube channel. And
we hope it's a better
we plan to upload a much better video than something with a camera operator. That's what Colton's shooting at the same time here. Alright. Of course I can't find that tool. A really important tool.
The diamond shears.
No, the other one I can't find is what I can find. Of course I put all my tools in a pile when I cleaned up. Live and learn for next week. So this Latticino is made with jackpot and slime. just starting to see the slime lines come out in it. They were transparent before. Alright, a little bit bigger. If I was making a hollow vessel, I would need to be a little neater and tidier here for the human crops. This will be fine though. I got this ready before. Oh, nice.
Oh.
It's okay. That's why it's sitting on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to clean that pad up after this, but it'll be fine. Okay, so there's a lot of, that was glow-in-the-dark glass that I dumped in there. Heat it until it all sticks to the inside. Grab this other full handle I have ready. Okay, it's all melted in there. Now I'll start melting it down. This is a lot better than what I had at the marble stand, if any of you saw those videos. That was made with a little lynx. This torch is the champion. It has little power. I would expect to see bigger marbles from me when we do these shows. The thing about a bigger torch is it's not always nice to have a way bigger flame. It's really nice just to accurately get what you need to be hot. Different people feel very differently on that. This has a really nice outer and inner pattern. sure I keep moving it all the way out as I go along. I really like the way the pattern's going on this marble. I hope you guys can hear me. We'll work on that if you can't, so make sure you comment about that. Okay, back to that one. I think I have it all. Yep. So now I just want to pull a nice termination. These are called step-down tweezers. They're really great tool. Also called pinchetta. There we go. Nice termination. You could keep going on this and keep adding layers of artwork forever and ever. Build these giant marbles with so many layers inside. I like doing that. So most of the things we do on this show will be like half an hour. If you're in Winnipeg and you'd like to be a guest and come and chat with us on the show too, make sure to send me a message. Love to have you down. Normally we'll be broadcasting on Sundays. We just didn't get quite to that point yesterday, but we're working on it.
What do you? Oh.
Is the marble mold.
Right.
I should have my tools laid out a little more successfully. I tried. The show will hopefully just keep getting better though, and we'd love your help to do so if you'd like to become involved. Really like to turn this into a multi-camera shoot with a couple of spectators and somebody switching the video back and forth. If anybody's really technically inclined and would like to be involved in the broadcast, we would really love to have you. Okay, so when you want to get a marble round, it's got to be evenly heated. And then I've been working it from the front. This time I'm going to work it from the back. Make sure I get it really pressed into that marble mold. And then as it takes a nice round shape, I'm going to work it back around to the front. So that I get it working from all angles. That's something a lot of people have trouble with, but it went from really not round to almost round in one go that way. side, all the way around. And I've really got a marble that's brown except for on the very one end. It'll be easy to finish because it's so finished already once I put it on a punchy. Very, very, very round. The one thing you might want to do at this point, if you've been molding good, you may need to you may need to heat it up and just let it drag itself out just a bit, because there is a tendency for marbles to get pushed in. You don't want that either. You can feel how round it is when you roll it on the mold, because there's no ripples. It just spins smooth. You'll be able to spin it with the keep spinning smooth. Okay, let's take a few action shots of this. You want to get in close on it? Or go to the other camera once you think you've got a good shot?
Let me take this off. Yeah, that's good.
Have a little close-up action on this. Oh gosh, my YouTube broadcast is done.
Oh. Well, let's just finish filming it with this.
Sorry about all the people who are on the live broadcast. You'll be able to tune in on this one. Next time we'll have enough charge.
Oh, your thing died?
Yeah.
I thought it was plugged in.
It was, but it's still bad because it's a shitty plug-in.
Well, and if it didn't have enough charge
It's not
to
an Apple
keep
plug-in.
it going.
But that's okay. Let's just keep the video going.
No, yeah, I got lots of good angles.
This is the one I need. So we just lost our Facebook live feed, but we're going to keep going with the YouTube video. So I hope any of you that were tuning in, what's the number of minutes in are we?
42 minutes.
How many?
42.
42 minutes. Okay, well we'll tell everybody who is watching that they can tune in at 42 minutes on YouTube. Are you getting a good shot of the marble?
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm mostly focused on it. And your hands.
Okay, we're getting very close to finish. If I take away too much glass, I won't have enough. I don't want to add any glass that's not matching. I can always reshape it. We'll need some slight reshaping over the entire marble. So I have to get the whole marble liquid to do that. And now it's on a cold seal punchy, so I want to keep my cold seal punchy. So I don't want to get the back so liquid that it really melts the heck out of my punchy, but if it doesn't get liquid enough to move, I won't be able to make it round.
key to getting stuff around is to work it from lots of angles. So move that paddle around. Or if you have a stationary mold, move that puntee around. I like to get this very back angle working good, because that's where a lot of things are out of round. And this one feels really round, so I'd say it looks really round. So we're done. We need to put it off the puntee and put it in the oven. You want to have a bit more look at it before we do? Because I don't stop once I crack her off.
I know.
So I hope you guys like this. It may be up for auction next week. I think it's a lovely marble.
I got it.
So what I actually see how it's still glowing inside. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but
No.
I'm just gonna have one more pass at it. Let that go away a little bit more. This weighting at this point is really important to not having a chip in the marble.
At the back.
It's really hard to induce that stress if there's so much heat pumping into the spot. There we go, so that tapped off beautifully. And that's a beautiful angle onto it, but we can't stop now. I would want to see about $75 for this marble. But we'll see how much I get if we auction it. Anything goes. And it won't be one of those 24-hour ones. It'll be whenever there's enough viewers.
Yeah.
So get all your friends to tune in if you want to see it go up for sale. There we are. And so you say we're 40 something minutes in?
47 and almost 40.
So that was a half an hour marble thing by the time we started it. Nope, we're not done yet.
Okay. No, I'm just asking.
I just needed a sip to wet my throat so I could talk a little more. So now, the next thing I wanted to show you guys is what you can do with all your garbage glass if you're an artist. This will probably be more interesting to glass blowers than anyone else. So right now I'm letting it warm up, not in the direct flame. I'm just going to get a couple of things together. And then I have this guy that I like. This is my poking stick. So this is a big nasty pile of just all of the garbage. Anything goes. You could put any glass in this pile. Oh, that was not quite hot enough. I'm not going to move it right in. I'm going to let it heat up slowly. There's a couple of pieces cracking. Make sure you have your glasses on. You may want to wear a face shield and gloves. But I've never had any issues. So now I'm melting this all down. I'm just going to use my poker. I'm not going to put it in the flame much. Just kind of trying to get it to dab itself together so I can pick it up onto a rod. That's cool. All right, I think that's even good. Just putting some melt out of that. Keep it moving around so it doesn't stick to the brick so much. There we go. Good. So whatever comes off of there comes off of there. And I had one handball, two handballs. So I have all that nasty stuff on the end of the handle. Get it all liquid and mix the heck out of it. Now there's all kinds of bits of color in here, clear, anything goes. You could sort through and put very specific mixtures of things. I'm actually trying to do something totally random. I haven't decided what I'm making out of this yet actually, but I will. Once I see what I have, I'll make something. To getting it mixed up really good is to change the grain that you're mixing it at constantly. So I mix it several times so I get it twisted up in one direction, then I kind of fold it on itself a little bit, and twist it the other way. Kind of the reason I don't like using a drill for this is I find I get it really efficiently mixed up this way very quickly. There's not much energy. I think if I was doing very specific blends and trying to blend it all the way in, which I'm not, then I would use a drill. You may see that on a future episode. Okay, so we're getting it all blended in. It's starting to turn into something I could make something out of. Alright, so I'll make a mushroom out of this. I could even make a marble if I wanted. There's lots of imperfections in this glass, so I won't use it to make like my finest piece of art. I want to make something novel and quick and fun that somebody will enjoy. But it can't be terribly expensive. But I was going to throw all this stuff away and now I'm not. And I feel really good about that. And if you do it too, so will you. True. As with everything you see on here, it's do at your own risk. I take no responsibility for any injuries that might result. So be careful, play safe, do your research. The cap of the mushroom is always just kind of a big Maria. And it's pushed in there. This is a good color for a mushroom. want to save all this glass by mounting it onto the cap and then stretching it off as a point. Yeah, you're getting where it's more even. Takes a while for it to cool, so it'll stretch nice how you want it. So I'm not going to take the very tip off yet, because I'll finish the bottom first. I wonder, do we need any other features on this mushroom? Let's have a look at it. It's nice and sparkly.
Oh wait.
I'm going to say no, just to keep it simple. A 6mm putty is a heavier item. What time is it?
It's like 3:10 or something, so
We're cool.
you are, yeah, you're still good.
Don't think we have time for half pints before the bus.
No, I don't think so.
Leah might even be home.
Oh, I forgot she was not.
I haven't heard her come back. Anyways, we're still on the show, so
Yeah, right.
we'll finish the show. We still have a draw to do, everybody, so
All right.
we're almost there, though. Okay. So this is what it's going to stand on, so it has to be sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
Stands. Just let that cool off. So it's just a little thing, but it was a pile of garbage a few minutes ago. So let's reduce, reuse, and recycle. I might do one of these every week. Not a mushroom, just something else different and random every time. I like to have the top very pointy. Makes it look a little bit less like, you know what? Okay, so that's our scrap glass sculpture for the day. And I'll put her in the show. Hope she lives. Alright. Well, we're getting to the end of the show. Thanks for tuning in. The one last thing we have to do is draw for the winner of the set of Christmas ornaments.
Now let's go over the Christmas tree and just pick the Christmas ornaments that are up for grabs. Let's go for a set of icicles because I have nice matching icicles. Two, three. So this draw is for these 3 icicles. And we're at 1 hour and 1 minute, so what a great time to close the thing down. So
Mix
I'm
it up
gonna
good.
mix them all up. When I draw them, I'm not gonna look to everybody's names written on a piece of paper. Once for every episode that you liked, and once for every episode you commented on. Okay, that's good enough. I'm not looking, and you can see I've mixed them up. And I will pick one now. Okay, I've got one in my hand. Oh, Luke Smirk! You're the winner. Congratulations. Very good friend of the show, and I hope we'll see you at the studio soon, and you can pick up your prize. I think I even have a couple other things that you need to get. So, congratulations to Luke Smirk. And you've won these three lovely Christmas ornament bicycles. So you can either enjoy them on your tree, or you can give them to family and friends, who I'm sure will love them for years to come. I guess thanks everybody for watching Mostly Marbles. I had a great time. I hope you did too. And we're going to do this again next Sunday. We'll have a whole new show for you. So tune in again, and have a great week.
Yeah,